Welcome back to D Rich Spirits. We're here. This is the home of the whiskey enthusiast. If you are into bourbons, scotches, rums, cognacs, whatever, this may be the channel for you. I cover it all because I drink it all. I really enjoy it. If it's a good whiskey or a good whatever, a good spirit, I really enjoy it. I'm going to like it, right? I don't really have a preference. Just whatever you have, make sure it's good. But tonight, we're going to talk about Four Roses. Bourbon country, one of the OGs of the bourbon game. For you long-time whiskey enthusiasts, bourbon drinkers, Four Roses has been a staple in our bars, right? A staple in our selection. They've been around for a long time and they've always produced excellent product. And for years, the Four Roses single barrel was probably one of the best values of bourbon there was. Is what, an 9-year-old bourbon for $50, and you get that 50% ABV. It was very hard to beat. In today's market, single barrels are coming out 8-9 years old, and they're pretty pricey, and these are from distilleries you never heard of. But Four Roses has now released a trilogy of single barrels, right? This is the first year, but it won't be the last year. They will continue to do this. They will continue to show and give us different expressions of their single barrel and the depth of what they can do with a single barrel. And so I did collect all three. A, because I'm irresponsible. B, because I can hide them and say, no, it's the same bottle. Nobody knows about the letters, right? Unless you're a whiskey enthusiast, you don't care about the letters. Anyway, so I'm not going to blind taste them. I have enjoyed a few drams out of each one, as you can see, but I do want to go over it. I still haven't decided which one is my favorite. I have no idea because I've done them all separately. One evening, another evening, and another evening, and I didn't touch another one. So today, for the first time in front of you guys, I'm going to taste them together, and maybe we can come up with a favorite. So let's see right here. This one here is the OBSF. Now, these are 7 to 9 years old. Oh, so my public school math says that's an 8-year-old. I'm not saying 7 to 9. It's 8. It's an 8-year-old. They're 8-year-old bourbon single barrels at 50% ABV for $50. Come on, man. All right, the nose on this one, sweet, red fruits, cherries, banana split cherries, strawberry, syrupy, coconut, vanilla ice cream. All right, now let me see what they say. Delicate rye, apple, mint, clove, cocoa. Okay, let's go on the palate. Spice forward. The rye spice picks up a little bit. It's supposed to be delicate, but the rye spice stands out. You definitely get some milk chocolate in there. You are still getting some cherry. Not so much of the strawberry syrup, but you are getting some cherry. Okay, I see where they were going with that one. Now this one, I haven't read it. I'm going to just give it to you. Let's see. This is OESK. Gingerbread. Now I'm getting some cocoa, caramel, a little nutty in there, a little almonds. All right, let's go on the palate. Very relaxed. Very relaxed mouthfeel. The rice spice was really muted, but it's there. Almost getting like some caramel popcorn. Sweet Milky Way in there. This is very delicate, right? Very, very chill, but good flavors, but nothing really popping, jumping out on you. This is a sipper, right? This is a sipper with nothing really jumping out. Now let's see what it says on this one. I'm supposed to pick up baking spice, mellow oak, tea leaves, and caramel. Now, I swore when I drunk this about a week or two ago, I did pick up tea leaves. Okay, I can see that. I can see the tea leaves. Yeah. It's behind cocoa and chocolate, so it's kind of, you know what I mean? It kind of gets pushed to the side by those two. All right, the last one. And then we're going to say, who's the top dog? Ooh, that smells good. Oh, banana split. Gummy bears. Candy cane. This is sweet all over. It's a lot of sweetness going on here. I think my nose really, and I know this is about everybody's palate. If you have a negative nose, a negative, smell, your nose is always going to pick up the raunchy things first. If you have a positive nose, a sweet nose, you'll always pick out the sweet notes. That's what your nose is searching for, is the sweet notes. I really don't pick out the grime and salty and brine and stuff like that until after my second or third when I get into it. But my initial, for some reason, I'm always looking for the floral sweet notes. And that's just me. Everybody smells different. Everybody tastes different, right? We're all looking for one thing and we don't even really know it. Subconsciously, our brain is looking for something. There's the bacon spice in there. All right. Best nose, right, so far. Let's go on the palate. Peppermint stick. So that rye note is popping. Not as heavily as the first one. You get the peppermint stick in there, some Christmas flavors. A hint of cocoa on the palate. Not much. Let's see what they say I'm supposed to find. I'm supposed to find rich red fruit. I picked that up on the nose. Vanilla, brown sugar, and delicate oak. All right. So, and this is bottle OESO. So, my favorite is OESO, followed by OBSF, and then last but not least is the OESK. And that is only because it was so delicate. Now, if you're a new bourbon drinker or something like that, this will probably be a lot more for you because it's a lot more simplistic and nothing really is overpowering or jumping out. But it's very good in itself. But me, I look for big, bold flavors. And that is my rundown. So now what we're going to do, we're going to do what they should have did in the first place. Make a power dram, right? All 3 different single barrels, 3 different strains of yeast. Woo! That's a nose on you. Heavy red fruit, heavy spice. The spice is coming through like peppermint. It's red. If this was a color, it would be very red. It's a very red dram. Candy cane stripes. Whew. It is Christmas in the bottle. That's because of the candy cane. I'm getting a peppermint that could be like that whole mint leaf thing. It's switching over to candy cane. But it's a good dram, all in all. But hey guys, go out, buy them. They're $50 a piece, right? If my public school math is accurate. You carry the 2 and subtract about $150. It's about $150 for all 3. Go ahead, be irresponsible, and just keep saying the following things. No, babe, it's the same bottle. She don't know what these letters mean. It's the same bottle. Be irresponsible, guys. Go out, get all 3. Enjoy yourselves. Till next time, it's your man D Rich. Cheers. Hot damn.